Hello, I'm HornbillTV laka Morning Pulse Bulletin. Achilaka khobor inika channel dia ase. Desh te agriculture modernize aro farmer empower kurbo karne Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan VKSA du nationwide launch kurise. Edu nishna Nagaland Zunipoto district debi May 28 campaign du launch kuridise. Kundu 12 June dak thakibo. Edu laga launching program de NU Vice Chancellor Professor JK Patnaik, Akukuto ADC Atsung Waling Loko Nodal Officer Dr. Rakesh Kumar Chaurasia Principal Scientist thakise. Edu laga campaign de farmers kan bra sorkar laga scheme aro innovation kan sobtu public karne ensure korle karne aim kori ase. Viksit Krishi Sankalp Yojana laga objectives pishi thaki ase. Scientists, policy makers aro agricultural experts laga through pra farmers ke empower korble karne ase. Edu laga alag benefits kan bi thaki ase. Pani kirigina din bia hoi tagilebi launch kuria tin pra ajitak pansta team pra bishi bhal gam kurigina ahi thaki ase. Idu nishna idia tak 127 posti de bunjubule paishe. 4,205 farmers cover kurishe Zunipoto de. Team pra campaign laga and nahwa age bosti sub to cover kurubule akha gurase koigina janadishe. Third annual Wipro Ertian Regional Awards are Green Exchange Tagishi State Institute of Rural Development Auditorium Kohima de. Idulaga event to Wipro Ertian Nagaland Chapter Pra Community Educational Center Society or District Education Office Kohima Pra Milina organize Grushe. Program de Charter District Laga Schools Pra participate Grushe Kundu students or educators majore environmental awareness or sustainable practices to promote Kobre Laga Focus de Tagishe. 100 students Prabishi aro 32 teachers pra event day participate kurishe. Aro schools kan majure interaction, learning aro idea exchange kuroble karne platform dishe. School of Education Department laga Principal Director IAS Shashang Pratap Singh pra program de gota kurishe. Schools pra environment promote kuroble karne kiman responsible ase edu janai dishe. Aro school kan te inika community aro environment laga opore activities engage kuroble encourage kurishe.
And nodal officer also. Good morning to staff and students from all the schools present here. Good morning all of you. First of all, I would like to extend my sincere thanks and gratitude for Wipro Ertian Third Annual Award. Thanks for inviting me. I feel honored and privileged to be part of today's program. I can remember my long association with Shri Shubhodinma Longpe, Director CECS. We met when I was DC Mokokchung regarding 1098 Child Helpline. And again, his school in Tuli hosted a border coordination committee between Mokokchung and Jorhat district administration. That meeting was kind of historic because before that and even after that, whenever the border district coordination meeting happened between Mokokchung and Jorhat, it is the official from Mokokchung who used to go to Jorhat. At that time, we insisted that we have traveled so many times to Jorhat. Now it's come to DC, SP and the NEP 2020 focuses on going back to our roots as well as critical thinking. So what does it mean we mention going back to our roots? One aspect might be the instruction in the school till class 5 would be in our mother Indian languages, and another aspect of is going back to the nature also. So the focus on going back to nature and how to make ourselves more nature friendly, how to make the planet, the earth more sustainable is what CECS is doing. I am very glad to see the activities under CECS and Wipro Ertian to realize one among the many objectives under NEP 2020. It was quite heartening to see the presentations and experience sharing from the various schools, the school children, one among the many activities that is nature walk. I would like to tell you that it's a golden opportunity to all of you. Many among us have never seen the water chestnut. Many among inside the pond. Many among us have never seen the groundnut, how it grows, the groundnut. Many among us, since we are shifting from the rural places to the urban places, the urban centers, we have a disconnect with our traditional lifestyle and nature. Before coming to this program, I was discussing with Mr. Lokme, where he has shown me that how CECS is encouraging our traditional lifestyle, traditional utilities to make our lifestyle more sustainable. I am very glad and happy to see that our school children have the opportunity to get back to their roots through the various activities of the CECS. Here I would like to extend my cooperation as representative of the Department of School Education. There are many nature-friendly activities are being undertaken under many departments, particularly school education. Our nodal officer, PM Question Abhiyan, is here. There is a component under PM Question Abhiyan, that is Nutri Garden. We have Mission for Life. Then we have so many activities under Samagra Shiksha also. Recently we have celebrated World Environment Day and we have observed the Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam. There are so many activities which are being promoted by the various departments, various ministries and Government of India, Government of Nagaland. And I would like to assure the CECS and all the school representative, the staff and students, that we are ready to collaborate and extend our assistance to all your efforts. So with this encouraging responses from the CECS and the schools and their children, I would like to again extend my sincere thanks and congratulations to all the award winners, and I expect that in coming years you will work towards the sustainability and adaptability to the nature in more rigorous and more enthusiastic way. Thank you so much.
All party delegation Kunkanitia Germany Berlin dase Dagenbra Operation Sindur Outreach Campaign data yamwe BJP MB Dakubati Pura Deshwari Braguchigi Operation Sindur terrorism laga khilaf India laga nutun policy ase aru etu laga kotha dunia sobtu Chennai dibule karne delegation kan desh alag de visit kurise.
Operation Sindur is the new policy of India against terrorism, and of course Operation Sindur is also an answer to all those terrorists and the perpetrators of terrorism, that the color of the sindoor which our women adorn on their foreheads is deeper than the blood of the terrorists and the penetrators. As my leader had pointed out, we are 7 delegations going across the globe to various countries. But let me emphasize here that we are not out seeking help, because India today is capable of taking care of herself, just as our armed forces had proven. We struck with great precision the terrorist camps and the army facilities when we were actually, as I had mentioned earlier, needled. And to bring it to your notice, that the missiles that we had used, the BrahMos, the Akash, that had with great precision targeted the terrorist camps and that had neutralized the Pakistan missiles and the drones that had flooded our airs 2 days later, were made in India. They were indigenously made. Therefore, we have a strong armed force standing out there at our borders, proving the strength of the uniform, bearing the nation India in their hearts. So we are not here to ask for help. But we are here to tell the entire international community that you need to compare the two nations, just as has been outlined by Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, that had taken birth at the same time. You have one country, India, that believes in democracy and peace, whereas on the other hand, you have a country which is totally dysfunctional, where you have the majors calling the shots, and the Prime Minister not knowing that his country was being bombed by India and had to be told by the generals. On the one hand, you had a country in India that is on the trajectory of growth, whereas on the other hand, you have a rogue nation like Pakistan that has not overcome its poverty, that has not overcome its underdevelopment, despite availing international funds on a large level, more particularly the IMF, 25 times in 75 years. And just as my colleagues have pointed out, we've seen where the IMF funds were going to perform demonstrations wherever the Indian delegation has been going in foreign countries rather than focusing on their own development. India did fight wars, but not against nations. India fought her wars against poverty in the country, against underdevelopment, against unemployment, not like Pakistan. But of course, we have leaders of Pakistan following us wherever we go. You know fairly well, you have been seeing it in the media too. Spreading misinformation, and more particularly on the Indus Water Treaty, telling the world that India is actually playing with their human rights. And even as I dwell upon the human rights, quite often the leader of my delegation keeps emphasizing that the victims of terrorism in India too have a right to human rights. The bride who lost her husband has a right to human rights. The son who had lost his father in front of his eyes, he too has a right to human rights. Yes.
We have to catch the flight.
So
also,
the
don't
Indus
mind it.
Water, shortly on the Indus Water Treaty, because that is one of the misinformations that is being spread. Signed in 1960, where 80% of the Indus waters were given to Pakistan, only 20 to India. Despite having a right to the river waters, when it comes to cleaning of the, desilting of the dams, when it comes to construction of hydroelectric projects, or even when it comes to utilization of waters, keeping the climate change in mind, the changing demographics in India, Pakistan has never allowed us to do so. They keep going to the international community, playing the victim cards, telling the world that India has been depriving them. Friends, let me tell you, India has never deprived anybody but lived in living together with everybody else. It was only her right of the waters that she was demanding. So the falsehood that is being spread about the Indus Water Treaty, I think should be beaten back, because there is absolutely no truth in what Pakistan.
Himachal Pradesh MP Anurag Thakur bra Congress MP Rahul Gandhi ke tai PM Modi ke Operation Sindoor report criticize kural Islam gurina gushi Rahul Gandhi to Pakistan laga phasa kotha kuri ase tai bra India bra all party delegation on Operation Sindoor chula humai inika sawal kura to thik thaka nai gushi Rahul Gandhi to tai laga kotha bra Pakistan ke moto dia nishna ase tai par tram karne ceasefire hoise tai laga statement dia de tai hodai Indian military laga khilaf kotha kurina ahi ase aru etu to desh laga khilaf ase gushi
मुझे लगता है राहुल गांधी जी की राजनीति एक नकारात्मक सोच वाली हो गई और कांग्रेस पार्टी को सोचना पड़ेगा कि देश के मुद्दे पर जब सभी राजनीतिक दलों के सांसदों ने अपनी राजनीतिक विचारधारा, अपना क्षेत्रवाद और सबसे ऊपर उठकर देश की बात दुनिया भर में जाकर की, उस समय देश में रहकर ही श्रीमान राहुल गांधी जी और कांग्रेस के कुछ वरिष्ठ नेता भारत की आलोचना कर रहे थे, भारत की सेनाओं पर प्रशंसन खड़ा कर रहे थे। और ये पहली बार नहीं है कि श्रीमान राहुल गांधी जी ने भारतीय सेनाओं के पराक्रम पर प्रशंसन खड़े किए हों, ये पहले भी करते रहे और कहीं ना कहीं अपने इन बयानों से राहुल गांधी जी पाकिस्तान को मजबूत करते हैं, उनको बोलने के लिए हथियार देते हैं और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंच पर जाकर पाकिस्तान राहुल गांधी जी के बयानों को अपने पक्ष में इस्तेमाल करता है। इससे बड़ा दुर्भाग्य देश का क्या होगा। एक ऐसा राजनीतिक दल जो 60 वर्ष सत्ता में रहा हो, वो आज जब सत्ता से बाहर हुआ तो वैसे तड़पता है जैसे बिन पानी मछली तड़पती है। तो दर्द राहुल जी का केवल यही है कि वो सत्ता में नहीं है, लेकिन दुख इस बात का है कि सत्ता में ना रहने के बावजूद जब देश के साथ खड़ा होना चाहिए तब वो देश के साथ नहीं, पाकिस्तान की भाषा बोलने पर मजबूर है।
गुजरात राजकोटे सौराष्ट्र प्रो T20 लीग शुरू हुई है। इडुला ओपोरे यूनियन यूथ अफेयर्स और स्पोर्ट्स मनसुख मंडाविया प्रा खुशी की खाली ससुराष्ट्र लगा प्लेयर प्रा ही इडुला लीग ते खिलुले कुंडू प्रा इवेंचुअली IPL और इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट करने मदद होबो। सौराष्ट्र प्रा क्रिकेटे भाल इकोसिस्टम तक सिगुना सौराष्ट्र क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन और निरंजन शाह के धन्यवाद दिशे।
सौराष्ट्र प्रो T20 लीग का आयोजन हुआ है। इस लीग में सौराष्ट्र के प्लेयर ही खेलेंगे और सौराष्ट्र के प्लेयर को खेलने के लिए और इस लेवल की मैच खेलने का, लीग खेलने का अवसर मिलेगा, जिससे आने वाले दिनों में वो IPL और इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट के लिए तैयार होगा। मुझे आज खुशी है कि सौराष्ट्र में ही एक अच्छी व्यवस्था है और क्रिकेट के लिए एक इकोसिस्टम बनी है। सौराष्ट्र क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन और हमारे निरंजन भाई शाह ने 50 साल तक मेहनत करके एक क्रिकेट का एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट करा है। मुझे इस बात की भी खुशी है कि रणजी ट्रॉफी का प्रारंभ भी, दुलीप ट्रॉफी का प्रारंभ भी सौराष्ट्र से ही हुआ था और ऐसी लीग से युवा एथलीट को, युवा खिलाड़ियों को खेलने का अवसर मिलता है, बार बार कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेशन करने का अवसर मिलता है, उसकी स्किल और एक लेवल का एक्सपोजर मिलता है ताकि भविष्य में वो बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस करके आगे जा सके। ऐसी अच्छी व्यवस्था करने के लिए हमारे क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन के अध्यक्ष जयदेव भाई शाह को भी मैं अभिनंदन करता हूँ।
सर, आप भी हमेशा क्रिकेट थोड़ा बहुत खेलते हैं, आपके फेवरेट क्रिकेटर कौन रहे हैं, किस तरह से?
क्रिकेट खेलना या तो कोई भी स्पोर्ट्स में रुचि रखना, ये मानस मात्र का स्वभाव है। मैं क्रिकेट भी खेल लेता हूँ, बैडमिंटन भी खेल लेता हूँ, खेलते रहे वही खिलते रहते हैं।
छत्तीसगढ़ इंदिरा गांधी कृषि विश्वविद्यालय मैंगो फेस्टिवल होस्ट कुरुबले कुरिशे इदुलगा ओपोरे चीफ मिनिस्टर विष्णु देव साइब्रा कुशेगी इंदिरा गांधी कृषि विश्वविद्यालय इदु सेकेंड ईयर होस्ट कुरेसे मैंगो फेस्टिवल कुडे चोइटा स्टेट्स प्रा बिशी मैंगो फार्मर्स कनब्रा पार्टिसिपेट कुरिशे।
गांधी कृषि विश्वविद्यालय में राष्ट्रीय आम महोत्सव का ये दूसरा साल है। पिछले साल भी इसका आयोजन हुआ था, इस साल भी आयोजन हुआ है। तो इसके लिए मैं इस आयोजन के लिए सबसे पहले तो इंदिरा गांधी कृषि विश्वविद्यालय को धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा कि उन्होंने इसका आयोजन किया है और इसमें देश भर से 5-6 प्रदेशों से ज़्यादा के जो आम उत्पादक किसान हैं वो अपना आम के साथ यहाँ पर उपस्थित हुए हैं और आज यहाँ पर हजारों तरह के आम देखने को मिले हैं। जनरली हम लोग यहाँ पर कुल 8-10 प्रजाति से वाकिफ होते थे पहले, लंगड़ा, दशहरी, तोतापरी, ये सब से, लेकिन आज हाथी झूल से लेकर यहाँ मियाजाकी आम जिसका कीमत हमने पूछा यहाँ पर तो 2,70,000 उसका कीमत बताया 1 किलो का। तो ऐसा आम भी आज इस मेला में देखने को मिला है और ये 4 दिन तक चलने वाला है। निश्चित रूप से प्रदेश के हजारों किसान 4 दिनों में यहाँ पर आएंगे, अवलोकन करेंगे और उनके मन में भी एक जिज्ञासा होगी कि क्यों ना हम भी अपने मतलब खेत में, अपने बाड़ी में ये सब आम उगाएं और निश्चित रूप से किसानों को इससे लाभ होगा, आर्थिक रूप से लाभ होगा।
3 साल बिछड़े मोकोकचुंग ने बिशी एंटिसिपेट पब्लिक इवेंट एकटा वापस आहिशे मिस मोकोकचुंग लगा 2025 एडिशन कुंडू सैटरडे 10 ऑफिशियली लॉन्च करिशे एल्डोरा होटल दे सोशल कॉसेस से ग्लैमर टैलेंट और कमिटमेंट रिन्यू करबले करने मिस मोकोकचुंग लगा ग्रैंड फिनाले दु जुलाई महीना लगा 25 3 day takibule set hoise. Mokokchung District Arts and Culture Council laga ages under data gya 4 runners Mokokchung bra etu laga event to organize kurise. Kundu district laga top cultural highlight kure. Saturday 3 day offline auditions takise 4 prominent judges logo Shashila Nathan, Gentiren Jamir, Senti Yapang aro Imnuk Sungla eniga hoina online audition do aha hafta de hobo koina 4 runner pra janai dishe. Eligibility criteria de height to 5.3 feet aro sal do 18 bra 25 sal hobole lage. Miss Mokokchung la winner bra MDACC karne brand ambassador sobo kundu bra social advocacy aro culture de focus kuribo.
Yes, so today, the 7th June of 2025, we have just had, or we are actually ongoing, having our offline audition. And the reason why I'm saying offline is because we also plan to have an online audition by early part of next week. And that is decided because there are so many young candidates, young contestants who are bona fide citizens of Mokokchung town, but they're presently not here in the town yet. They'll be traveling back home very soon. So by early part of next week, we would like to have our online auditions as well. Please, this is just the offline audition today. So like I said, if there are any more interested young women who would want to give back to the society and also contribute towards community empowerment, you're most welcome. You can follow our page on Instagram, Forerunners Mokokchung, and you will see the details and the Google Forms over there as well. Just keep in mind that some of the criteria we have is the height should be at least 5.3 feet and age is between 18 to 25 years old. So if you qualify among this criteria, please feel free, you're welcome to join us in the online audition as well. And like I said, you can follow us in our Instagram page and we will keep you posted regarding all the details.
Special edition of Miss Mokokchung Pageant 3 because the last time we could have a public event like this was in way back in 2021. And moreover, Mokokchung had been a very strong contender all these years in Miss Nagaland title pageant 3. But unfortunately, 2012 was the last year where we could bring back the crown back home. So this time, we want to send a very, very strong contender to the Miss Nagaland title. And I'm so happy to see my young colleagues and associates striving very hard towards that goal. So let's hope we get back the crown this year after all these years.
Yes, so the theme of Miss Mokokchung 2025 is Beyond Beauty. And this is a theme, like the theme itself says, that it's going to be beyond beauty. And one of the social cause that we want to focus especially after the girls win, is on special education and also uplifting the status of children infected or children affected with different special needs. Because I believe that, and we believe that there are so many children these days in this generation, especially after the COVID. You know, I as an educator, I experience and I see so many children with different learning difficulties each and every day. And that is one area where we want our queens, where we want our ladies to sensitize the people, maybe to organize different seminars and workshops so that people are more aware, so that we all can, collaboratively we can come together and uplift the status of children with special needs as well. So one of the social causes is going to be special education and to promote children with special needs because they are just equal and loved and same to everyone.
Right. Apart from that, this pageant is being held under the aegis of the Mokokchung District Art and Culture Council, as always. Also powered by Forerunners Nagaland, which Forerunners Mokokchung is a branch. And the winner of this session will be the brand ambassador for MDCC during the reigning period for social causes. So that's another aspect of the pageantry. Right. Apart from that, this pageant is being held under the aegis of the Mokokchung District Art and Culture Council, as always. Also powered by Forerunners Nagaland, which Forerunners Mokokchung is a branch. And the winner of this session will be the brand ambassador for MDCC during the reigning period for social causes. So that's another aspect of the pageantry. I'm also a member of the Mokokchung District Art and Culture Council, MDCC. And over the years, MDCC is very keen on making sure that the right persons are selected through the right process. And there's no misuse or abuse of the title in any form. So that is why MDCC acts as a guardian of this crown. So that's very important to the organization for the good of the civil society, for the good of Mokokchung in general. Secondly, the reason why the pageantry could not be held for a couple of years is because we all know COVID happened, and then the economic setbacks that we all are experiencing even till now. So those are one of the reasons, and unfortunately, during the last couple of years, even there were very few interested participants and very few organizations like, for example, foreigners who usually come forward requesting MDCC to host this show. So there were no takers over the last years, and these are some of the reasons why we could not have the pageant.
So, sir, MDCC cannot independently organize it?
That's a very good question. Oh, okay, MDCC consists of mainly working professionals, and we don't have a dedicated team to, overlook all this, show businesses. So, yes, if we can, we used to, but unfortunately times have changed and we don't have enough manpower to see that this are being done by itself in DSCC.
So this is the third edition organized by the foreigners Mokokchung. We welcome everyone at this show. So looking forward to all the Mokokchung people and in around Mokokchung. So yeah, that's it.
Ita kanay manase side ki Hornbill TV.